Back in 2015, I made a video titled, What is Undertale? Looking back at it, it's probably one of the few videos that I put the least amount of work into, at least on this channel. Yet, it somehow boomed, and to this date, it is still my #1 video with more than 65,000 views. And a lot has changed since then. But over the course of these 4 years, I've gotten 207 comments on that video talking about how all their friends were talking about Undertale, or how I should talk faster. Well, you guys, you did it. The whole game of Undertale is a phenomenon in itself. The game was anticipated highly even before its release, even though there wasn't too much info surrounding it. So when the release hit, no one really knew exactly what they were going into. Maybe that was exactly what Toby Fox needed for his game. The story, the idea behind it, everything is cleverly thought out and connected. The game is written on a very basic engine that you can actually manipulate. It is genius. Not long after the release, people were talking about ways to manipulate the game, going into its game files. And yet the game remembered. It remembered your saves, who you killed, and what choices you had made along the way in your first playthrough of the game. This is what made Undertale interesting. Not because it had never been done before, but instead because you did not expect it to be that way. The story might start off weird, then turns funny and ridiculous at times, but to the end we get brought back to a surreal and even sad story. Undertale undergoes it all. It is a technical open-world game, giving you the option to speak to whomever you'd like, and still, the old-timey graphics, the wacky jokes, and all of it flow together to give you the illusion of a streamlined game. And I haven't even talked about the music. The whole soundtrack of Undertale is amazing. The old NES tunes mixed with the amazing talent of Toby Fox make the game an incredible experience, no matter if you are fighting off against a robot in a cooking show or getting mauled by your old childhood friend in some weird psycho space. Undertale does an amazing job with everything that it has. It is surreal, and yet it combines human failure with two skeleton brothers who have nothing better to do than follow along your side and make spaghetti. The story and its mysteries make the game unique, just like the fan theories surrounding the game did. Ideas that were swarming the subreddit and possible explanations for certain dialogue made the community fun to be around. I remember playing Undertale together with a friend from high school in my cramped room, switching the person to be on the keyboard every time we failed the fight against Undying. We began learning patterns to avoid the attacks, and together with the music, it was frustrating to see us fail over and over again. But when we managed to do it, we were super stoked for what was to come next. That is what Undertale truly is. A great story that makes you feel emotions for characters that are merely fictional. Music that gives you the feeling that you are truly walking under the ground in a world full of monsters. And jokes that make you genuinely laugh. Toby Fox created a game with Undertale that brought me great memories and that makes me happy to revisit every once in a while.